The Bell in Hanuman's Tale, as narrated by Sri Vidya Vijaya Tirtha Sripada of Sri Vyasaraja Matha-Sosale. The bell in Hanuman's Tale is an intriguing aspect observed not only in Vyasa-Anjaneya Deities, but also in many deities across Bharata bhUmi. I've learned a legend associated with it from our elders. Here's the tale. Before departing for Lanka, Sri Rama assembled an army of monkeys and bears. He assured the families of these warriors, "I lose none, but will return with all." The Vienna army consisted of various monkey breeds differing in shape, size, and combat prowess. One such breed was the Singilika, a dwarf variety of Vanaras. The Singilikas didn't wield weapons but relied on their teeth and nails to assail enemies. They engaged in fierce melees and overwhelmed enemies in large numbers. Now, let's delve into the epic battle between Rama and Ravana. Many of Ravana's formidable generals and warriors, including his sons, had fallen in battle. Left with no choice, Ravana awakened his slumbering giant sibling, Kumbhakarna. Ravana commanded him to fight Rama. Despite attempting to reason with his elder brother, Kumbhakarna entered the fray out of brotherly love. He charged into the battlefield atop a massive chariot adorned with a string of tiny bells around its canopy. The colossal Arakshasa fought fervently but eventually succumbed to Rama's deadly arrows. As Kumbhakarna began to fall from his chariot, his hand struck against one of the bells hanging from the canopy. The impact caused the bell to dislodge and fall to the ground. At that moment, a group of 1,000 Singilikas were advancing towards Arakshasa. They became ensnared under the fallen bell, which appeared as large as a mountain to them. Unaware of their predicament, and unable to comprehend the sudden darkness enveloping them, the Singilikas grew anxious. After a few moments, one monkey expressed, "I fear no one will save us." Another lamented, "We are doomed." Yet another remarked, "It's our fault for coming here." As time passed, some monkeys began to blame their king, Sugriva. In a fit of rage, many accused Rama and Hanuman as the cause of their plight. Amidst the chaos, an elderly monkey among them urged for calmness and suggested, "Let us not lose hope in Sri Rama. Let's chant his name and see what happens." With nothing else to do, the Singilikas one by one engaged in chanting the name of Rama. Meanwhile, outside the bell, Ravana met his demise at the hands of Rama's arrows, marking the end of the battle. Rama, seated in his camp, instructed Sugriva to take account of his armies. Upon return, Sugriva reported a shortfall of 1,000 warriors. Despite repeated recounts, the missing monkeys couldn't be found. Determined to locate his missing companions, Rama rose and commanded Hanuman, "Lead the way into the battlefield. I will search for our missing comrades." Upon hearing this, Hanuman set off towards the battlefield strewn with the bodies of fallen Arakshasas, shattered chariots, spears, and shields. As Hanuman cleared the debris, Rama scanned the surroundings for any clues that could lead to the missing monkeys. Not far into the field, Rama halted abruptly and pointed towards a bell. This unexpected action puzzled everyone, but Hanuman, understanding Rama's intent, promptly inserted his tail into the bell's ring and lifted it gently. Within the bell were 1,000 tiny monkey warriors, their eyes closed in meditation, chanting the name of Rama. A thunderous cry of "Jaya Jaya Rama! Jaya Jaya Rama" echoed like thunder across the sky. The sudden disruption of the silence and the flood of bright light caught the tiny Singilikas off guard, and they opened their eyes. Behold! There stood Ajanubahu, Alvinda Dalyataksha, Nishacharadvamsi, the ever-beautiful Ramaswamy. Unable to comprehend their fortune and unprepared to welcome it, the Singilikas stood motionless like figures painted by a skilled artist. Another round of applause from the rest of the army snapped the tiny warriors back to reality. They prostrated before the lotus feet of Sri Rama, filled with reverence, devotion, and remorse for doubting Sri Rama. Rama smiled and bestowed upon them his sacred Karasparsha, a touch even Sri Lakshmi couldn't obtain at will. Then, Rama turned his gaze towards Hanuman, who stood tall among the monkeys, slightly bent in reverence in his lord's presence. With a shining bell in his tail, Hanuman resembled Prasanna, Abhya, Vyasa-Anjaneya. Bhagwan Rama was overwhelmed by Hanuman's devotion. Rama granted a boon that whoever worships Hanuman with a bell in his tail will be blessed with greater knowledge, devotion, and renunciation. They will be liberated from ignorance, just as Vayuputra liberated the Singalikais from darkness. The moral of the story is that one should never lose faith, no matter how dire the circumstances may seem. The smallness of the monkey symbolizes how one's morale diminishes during adversity. The outbursts displayed by some tiny monkeys indicate the aggressive or abusive nature of a stressed individual. Hanuman represents the calm and logical aspect of the mind, while Sri Rama symbolizes the consciousness that encompasses all psychology.